So good morning everyone. Today our topic is all about understanding the ecoliteracy. So first, what is ecoliteracy is? So ecoliteracy is made up two words, which is literacy and eco. So literacy, which means the ability to read and write, while eco stands for both ecology and economy. So this is the relationship between organism and their environment. Meanwhile, the economy is the management of resources such as money, materials, and labor. So, ecoliteracy is also comes from ecological literacy, which is the ability to understand the natural system that make life on Earth possible. On the other hand, ecoliteracy is also the power that comes from the knowledge and consciousness of how nature living system operate. In fact, ecoliterate means understand. On the other hand, ecoliteracy is also defined as the ability to understand the organization of the natural resources or natural system and the processes that maintain the healthy functioning of living system and sustain life on Earth. So, on the other hand, ecoliteracy is also a powerful concept as it creates a foundation for an integrated approach to an environmental problems. As we all know about the definition of ecoliteracy, and we will gonna going now to the principle of ecoliteracy. So, it is the principle of organization of ecological communities and collaboration between the members of the community with the use of this principle in order to create a sustainable human communities. In fact, ecoliteracy takes place when humans let nature become their teacher. So what is to be ecologically literate person, or as we all know, eco-literacy person is? So being an ecologically literate person, it is able to apply understanding to the design and organization of our human communities and the creation of a regenerative culture. By means of it, ecoliteracy helps students to foster socially and emotionally engaged. So, we believe that education who cultivate these practices offer a strong foundation for becoming ecoliterate. So, but through helping themselves as their students build a healthier relationship with other people and the planet or their environment, that each can be nurtured in age-appropriate ways for students ranging from pre-kindergarten to our adulthood or in adulthood, in order to promote the cognitive and affective abilities central to the integration of emotional, social, and ecological intelligence. So first of all, we have ecoliterate people, which have learned from nature that all living organisms are members of a complex. So through interconnected web of life, and those members inhabiting a particular place depend on their interconnectedness for survival. So also, teachers can foster an understanding of the diverse web of relationship within a location by having a student study that location as a system. Second is the ecoliterate person tend to be more aware that system exists on various levels of scale. So in nature, organisms are members of system tested with other systems from the micro level to the macro level. So each level supports the other system life. So For instance, when students begin to understand the intricate interplay of relationships that sustain an ecosystem, so they can better appreciate the implication for survival that even a small disturbance may have, or the importance of strengthening relationships that help a system respond to disturbances. Lastly, we have ecoliterate people collectively practice a way of life that fulfills the needs of present generation. So while simultaneously supporting nature's inherent ability to sustain life in the future. So they have learned from nature that members of a healthy ecosystem do not abuse the resources they need in order to survive. So they have also learned that from nature to take only what they need and to adjust their behavior in times of boom or bust. So this requires that students learn to take a long view when making decisions about how to live. So from being an ecoliterate person to teaching or teacher to students or learners or educators. So we have also what we call ecoliterate, ecologically literate society. So it also means that it's a sustainable society that not destroy the natural environment on which they depend. So, aside from that, how will ecoliteracy develop empathy for all forms of life? So at the basic level, all organisms, including humans, need food, water, space, and conditions that support dynamic equilibrium to survive. So by recognizing the common needs we share with all organisms, we can begin to shift our perspective from a view of human as separate and superior to a more authentic view of humans as members of natural world. From that perspective, can expand our circles of empathy in order to consider the quality of life of other life forms, which is we feel genuine concern their well-being and act on the concern. So, ecoliteracy is important as we go through into the sustainable life, such as for our natural habitat or environment. So, ecoliteracy is also connected into nature learning, particularly to the students and other educators. So, our next topic is all about cultivating ecoliteracy. So, Miss Munsan will explain about how to cultivate ecoliteracy.